Miscellaneous minds, never explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias, aliens who respond. Peddling sin, thinking maybe when you get old you realize I'm not gonna fold or demise. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Miscellaneous Minds podcast. I'm your co-host, Boom El Gato, the cat that hands you your audacity back. And to my right over here is the main man, Sustanero, the man that makes the fat stacks. Together we form that dynamic duo that won't die. Deadly ideas, rotten and spicier content. They are girls only fans.
What is going on, everybody? Before we get into tonight's topic, please make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and with that, just a couple of updates here. So we're in the process of moving. You may see some of the stuff in the background. We are going to be moving to a temporary studio, and then after that, moving into the more permanent studio. You may also notice we're recording a little bit earlier than normal. You can probably see the sunshine in the background over there. The reason we're doing that is for the same reason before. You know, we're actually in the process of moving. There's a lot of boxes and everything, stuff everywhere. So that's a little bit of a difference as far as that. So next week, more than likely, you will see a new video in a new studio. Again, temporary, and then we'll be moving to a more permanent studio. Now, let's get into tonight's topic. This past week, one thing that kind of stuck out to me that I'm not gonna lie, kind of bothered me to a pretty big degree, pissed me off quite a bit, especially because of the fields that I've worked in. An ex-girlfriend of middleweight champion Israel Adesanya is asking for half of his earnings for the time that they were together. Now, here's the thing. I read a couple different things. I read that they got together in 2019. I'm not sure when they broke up. But at best case scenario, that puts them at 4 years together. Now, let's say they broke up less than that. I read a couple of things that said that they were together for 2 years. I can't confirm the exact date, but minimum 2 years, maximum 4 years is what they were together. Here's my thing about this. She wants half. This woman does not have a ring. This woman is not pregnant and has never been pregnant with Adesanya's children. I've worked in family law. I've done family law cases for a while. The fact that this woman is asking for half of his earnings. Now, mind you, even if this woman was here in the state that in which we live in, half of his earnings is not what she would get. Even if she was married, even if they were getting divorced, she would not get half. The audacity of this woman to say, you've made millions and I want half of those millions for basically what? Again, you weren't married. You didn't have any children. You're not expecting any children. It blows my mind how entitled this woman is. And I'll be honest with you. I see a lot of this. You go on any of the podcasts you see today that are talking about modern day relationships, and you will see a lot of this entitlement where women think that they can get half of the earnings for literally nothing. And I quote some woman that says, you give me half, and when asked what do we get in return, they say, my presence. The fact that I'm in your life. The fucking audacity of this type of shit is insane to me. How in the fuck are you going to ask for half of millions of dollars that you didn't have anything to do with? Now, I know some people will say, you know, she had Adesanya's back while he was training. You know, she's been there throughout, you know, this time, again, 2 to 4 years, kind of helping him deal with the BS and blah, blah, blah. Listen, by that standard, does his coach deserve half? Does his sparring partners deserve half? If anything, they've had more of a help in helping him get ready and win those fights. So to think to yourself, hey, I deserve half just because we were dating, not married, no children, but just because we were dating, is a slap in the face to everything that I personally believe and everything that I stand for. Look, listen, if they had children, okay, ask for some money. Fair enough. If you were married, even though I don't agree with it, my personal beliefs on spousal maintenance is lazy hoe money. But even then, fine. Ask for it. You know, you put in the time. Okay, whatever. That's fine. But dating, and not even for like 10 years, not dating for 15 years, not dating for an insane amount of time. I've had booty calls that are longer than 2 years. Come on now. What do you think about that, my man?
It was insane to me, and it's like anytime we hear any of these stories about all these athletes that broke it up with their girlfriends, or hell, even broken up with their wives. I remember the most recent one that we had talked about, not on the show, but in private, but we had talked about a while ago was Tom Brady. And keep in mind, neither of us like Tom Brady. If anything, we actually kind of hate his guts. But at the same time, you can't acknowledge that he does have a legacy. Anyways, the fact that Tom Brady had a divorce and his wife was asking for millions of dollars an exorbitant amount just for the argument of I'm trying to maintain a lifestyle. And I was like, what part of that lifestyle?
Lazy home money. Maintain a lifestyle is AKA for lazy home money. Get a goddamn job.
That maintaining a whole lifestyle, I was like, yes, but what was a part of that lifestyle? Your marriage. Where are your championship rings? Tom Brady has 7. How much do you guys have? It's got
Too many.
enough for one complete hand. Where's your championship rings? Where is this woman's championship belts? She's not middleweight champion. Why should she deserve $2 million of his net worth? It's ridiculous. And all this stuff, I was like, okay, but what did you actually accomplish? And keep in mind, this isn't to diss Charlotte Powdrell. This is Israel Adesanya's girlfriend. Nothing to diss her. I mean, supposedly from her background, she has an extensive nursing background. A couple, like more than, let's be honest, for nursing, it's more than 7 years minimum, more than 7 years. But she was working as a real estate agent. From what I guess, a pretty prominent one in New Zealand, because supposedly her nursing background was able to help feed into that just because of the knowledge that she was able to make connections with. So my thing is, if you have such an extensive career and from your own accounts is a pretty profitable one, why do you need $2 million for a 2-year relationship? What did you really do in that? I didn't see you knocking out Sean Strickland. I didn't see you knock out Poatan. Don't be salty. Where's your championship belt? I don't see you being champ. What did you really do in that relationship to earn $2 million? Emotional support? That's a minimum in a relationship. A minimum for your partner to have your back emotionally and mentally. A minimum. And you want $2 million off of that. If she had maybe invested in his career at some point, but no. It's just, oh, yeah, I had his back when he was down. I helped, I took baths with him. He took me out on a date. No, $2 million is insane for that.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to try and put myself in the shoes of people that think she should get what she wants. Listen, emotional support, being there for him, having his back, so on and so forth. You know why I don't think you should be able to ask for anything for them? Because if you're a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you're a wife or a husband, it's part of your fucking job to provide those things. You shouldn't be expecting some sort of compensation because I treated you how I should have treated you when I was dating you. It's insane to me that this level of entitlement from this person that, again, didn't really do anything other than was there. That's about it. Now, again, I'm not going to minimize the was there. I get it. For some people, the was there, I had someone there when no one else was around. That's very important. I fully acknowledge that that's a thing. I accept it. I'm not mad at it. I respect it. But with that being said, this man, if you listen to anything that Israel Adesanya says, both during fights and when he's just doing regular interviews with not having a fight, this dude's mentally tough. He's very mentally strong. He's emotionally mature, so on and so forth. He doesn't need someone to be there. I'm sure it helps, but that's all it is. It's just help. So with that being said, don't overestimate the power of this, because again, Israel Adesanya was already emotionally strong. He's already an emotionally tough or mentally strong guy. He doesn't need that there. I'm sure it's a benefit, but it's not needed. Now, with that being said, if you thought to yourself, okay, maybe there's something that we don't understand. Maybe, he used your money, maybe blah, blah. Listen, according to Israel Adesanya, and he posted about this so that the world would know. He wasn't like, it was like text to text, it wasn't in the background, nothing like that. He posted, you took some of my personal information and you sold it for your personal gain. You've put out personal stuff about me out there and you made money off of it. Why in the fuck is this person who's already betrayed the trust of the person that she supposedly loved? And that's the thing. That's the crux of the argument is, I was there for you. Emotionally, whatever. Like, the crux of the argument is being defeated by your own actions of selling personal information of Israel Adesanya. It's a fucking slap in the face to anybody that thinks that this person who is, by all accounts, leech, should get anything. Now, you brought up something a second ago that apparently she been a nursing, according to what I read that Israel Adesanya put out, she had some sort of mental health training and all this kind of stuff or whatever. And here's the thing, Israel Adesanya says that This woman used her training to mentally abuse him. So in fact, the reverse of what her claim would be, that I was there for you emotionally, I took care of you, I was nurturing you, blah blah blah. The fact that this woman has specialized training to fuck with this man's mind, and she chose to do that. Think about the concept of that. This is a man who, at any given time, has to be at his peak to make sure that he is ready for his next opponent. Because someone is literally trying to go in there and beat the fuck out of him. So the fact that this woman not only is entitled or believes she's entitled to this exorbitant amount of money, that believes she should reap the benefits of his hard work that he put in, mind you, way before they were together and long after they broke up. Because again, 2019, that was only 4 years ago, folks, and this year's not even over, so really 3 years ago, and mentally abused him, sold his personal information for financial gain. This woman still somehow has the audacity to believe that she deserves something. It is fucking sane. Now, I did look up some of the laws in
New Zealand.
In New Zealand, just to see. Now, potentially, again, it largely depends on how long they were together. So again, it could be 2 to 4 years, maximum to 4 years. I guess in New Zealand they have this thing where if you can show that you were in a committed relationship for a minimum of 3 years, and then there's this other list of items, potentially she might have a claim. And I'll be honest with you, if she does, it's a fucking audacity. It's insane. And I'll be honest with you, I hope the courts there in New Zealand do the right thing and they don't give this woman a penny because she didn't get anything. Listen, women, we've said this before, women are the sole deciders of who gets to have sex. You know, every man on the planet may want to have sex with a certain woman, whatever it may be. But if that woman says, nope, not gonna happen, cool. On the other hand, men are the gatekeepers to marriage. And Israel Adesanya didn't deem this woman marriage worthy. So with that being said, she should not be allowed any of the benefits of a woman that has been married and or had children, because she has neither. This is simply a money grab. The fact that she has already used his personal information to make money is insane. It's disrespectful. I'm at a loss of words. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. There's really no other way to put this. Anything else you want to add to that, my man?
That's it from me.
With that, please like, comment, hit, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and
until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you on the next one.